Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Shirley, and just want to talk to you for a few minutes tonight, if I could, about how to recruit some people maybe in your marketing business. It doesn't matter whether it's a MLM, uh, network marketing, or some other type of business, even. Okay, that has to do with the potential to sell something. Okay, everybody's afraid of selling. Uh, no, I guess not everybody. There is some professional salesmen out there, but we're talking just everyday people, okay, that want to start a home business, but they say, Dave, I could do this. I could do the extra hours. I could do the internet. I could do the computer. I can talk to people. I just don't want to sell. Okay, well, let me help you out with that a little bit. So Mary's one of your leads. She's a fill out a form, one of your ads on the internet, whatever it is, or you just run across her on the street. Mary says, I could use extra money. I don't make it payday to payday. Okay. Well, what she told you? She told you she has a need, an emotional need, a real concrete need to make it from payday to payday. She doesn't have enough money. Okay, I say, well, Mary, what do you do? She says, I'm a secretary. How many hours you work, Mary? She says, I work 50 hours a week. I said, well, you already get 10 hours of overtime. Surely that should help you out some. So she says, yeah, but Dave, I don't get paid for that extra 10 hours. I said, so you're giving them 10 free hours. You're telling me you don't have enough money, but yet you're giving them 10 free hours that they're not having to pay you for. She said, yeah, that's just the rules of the job. I said, well, Mary, come on into my business. I could use 10 free hours. If you want to come over and give me 10 free hours, that'll be perfectly fine. So what she's told us is she is committed, for one thing. She's giving them 10 extra hours that they're not paying her for. She needs extra money because she ain't making it from payday to pay. I say, well, Mary, what if I could show you a way, okay, that with that same 10 hours, you could not only make the extra money you need, but totally replace your income and work from home full time or even part time. Set your own hours. She said, well, that sounds pretty interesting. What can you tell me about it? I said, well, not much right now. I'm on a schedule here, but I have an appointment book, and it shows that 4 o'clock tomorrow I have an open slot. Okay, I can talk to you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Mary says, 4 o'clock? Okay, Dave, I'll meet you at 4 o'clock. Okay, and we'll meet at Wendy's or wherever you're going to meet. Okay, I'll say, well, just hold on, Mary. You're getting ahead of me here a little bit. I need you to pre-qualify before I meet with you. You see, I don't work with just anyone. If you don't have what it takes, if I don't believe you have what it takes to make it in this business, you don't have the skills necessary. Okay, I I probably can't help you. She says, well, what kind of skills do you need? I said, well, take this piece of paper, and write down your desires, your wants. What is it you're wanting? I mean, I can't help you get something that you don't even know what you want. What kind of skills do you have? Your secretary, write all that stuff down. You know, uh, but I want to know your desires. What would you do with an extra $30,000 a year? Okay. She might say, what would she say even? She might say, I could I could buy a house. I could buy a house. I could move out of the trailer house I'm living in now. I could buy myself a real house. Okay, tears coming down her eyes, out of her, her cheeks, actually. Okay, maybe once I could have residual income. What is residual income, Dave? Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. You mentioned it. Residual income. Residual income. Dave, I could send my son to school. So education. Dave, I might have more time for a hobby. I haven't had a hobby in a long time. I just don't have time for it. So there's time. Have I sold her on anything yet? Have I even tried to sell her in my network marketing business? No, I haven't done anything like that. I'm establishing a relationship with Mary. A relationship that's targeted to exactly what she wants. What Mary's going to do is this. She's going to go home. She's going to build her list of the exact things I need to get her to sign up into my business. She wants to buy a house. Is Mary going to be able to buy a house working the job she has now that she can't even make it to the next pay? No. Okay. So there's hope here. Mary has hope that I'm going to tell her something that's going to enable her to buy this house. Okay. Residual income. Does she have residual income? No, she can't make it to do the next payday. Mary's coming to look at how she's going to have residual income. What am I going to do what am I going to say? What am I going to present to her? What story am I going to tell? Education. She is worried. This is an emotional thing. How's my son going to go to college? I don't have the money to pay for his education. That's emotional. Time. She wants more time. She don't have no hobbies. She works. She's tired. She's been beat up by the 9 to 5. When Mary walks in the door, she's already sold on something. She just don't know what it is. See what I've done? I took all the selling pressure out of it just by having her pre-qualify herself. Okay, sure, you can do it without that, but it's going to be harder for you if you don't like to sell. I might tell Mary, she says, oh, I just need some extra money to make it to payday right now. I say, Mary, $100 a week, would that help you? She said, well, it's just $100. I need a little bit more than that. I say, well, Mary, that's $400 a month. She's like, well, yeah, it is $400 a month. I say, and Mary, that is $4,800 a year. She's like, okay. And I said, but the big thing you're missing, Mary, is once you become self-employed or have your own business, so then you can deduct things off your taxes. That tax deduction can come up to around $5,000 a year. So that takes your $4,800 and bumps it up to about $9,800 a year from $100 a week. You think you could handle that? You think you could go out and refer somebody into your business and make $100 a week that would translate into $9,800 a year? She says, well, what am I going to do about my taxes? Well, you can lower your tax deductions, okay, because of your business deductions. And you work that out with your CPA to do that. Does this help you out any? See some heads nodding. Okay. You work on the emotional tags. That's what you work off of. That they give you. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to go in there cold turkey and figure out what they want if you pre-qualify them. Okay. Have them write it down. They'll come there looking. How can I have the house? How can I get residual income? How can I get my son's education? How can I get more time? You should every time you have the chance, if you want to build your business quickly, enroll a lot of people, you should always pre-qualify. I believe this will help you out. And because we're recording this, I'm going to put this on there. It is physically impossible to do more than you can do. If you don't believe me, just try. Visit my blog, www.daveshirleyblog.com. Have a good night.